The Center for Coastal Studies is a marine research and science organization focused on understanding the marine and coastal ecosystems around Cape Cod and beyond. Like most nonprofits impacted by COVID-19, they were unable to hold their annual fundraiser, so they got creative and created an online event called Sea Change 2020.
It came about because, like everybody, we had to cancel our annual fundraising gala, which normally would have taken place in the springtime, and we were trying to think of something creative that we could do to take its place. And so we came up with this idea of putting together a relatively short program of films that are in and of themselves are short, and then package it with some interviews and some kind of quick hits on things that people can do to make improvements in the marine environment.
The Sea Change 2020 film event raises funds for continued research, but it also helps to raise awareness.
Well, it's really about public education and reaching out to people and engaging them and helping them to look at perhaps things that they didn't know were happening. The kinds of implications of personal choices. For example, how many of us use a plastic water bottle, a single-use plastic water bottle? I mean, you just don't even think about it. But it turns out that those are not getting into the recycling stream. They are getting into landfills or getting into, litter. They're ending up in the ocean. And it's becoming more and more prevalent that there is just tons of floating plastics in the ocean that is not only breaking down and causing, contamination at a very tiny level, but it's also choking animals that mistakenly eat it and even entangling whales, dolphins, sea turtles, and the like.
Featured films like Spinnaker highlight the need to protect our marine wildlife.
It documents the work that the center did over a period of time to try and rescue a young humpback whale named Spinnaker, which we worked on 3 different times over a series of years. And unfortunately, she didn't make it. And so it's a sad story about what happened and why it happened, but it also is it's a hopeful story because it tells us what we need to do differently and what we can do differently so that entanglements come to an end. And that really is something that I think is a common goal across the spectrum.
The online film event began on Sunday, November 15th, and has been so well received, it's been extended an extra week to December 6th.
We've been able to get the word out about this event to literally tens of thousands of people, thanks to the help of our other participating nonprofits and other partners that are interested in what we're doing and want to help spread the word. So it's been kind of a unique experience, and one that I think we've learned from the level of interest that really is out there in terms of if we are able to make this kind of material available to people, that it really is engaging and that people want to look at it.
To register for the online Sea Change Film Shorts 2020 event, visit coastalstudies.org. For Cape Media News, I'm Gabrielle Rawson.